Okay, good evening. Mnanisikia?
Good evening too.
Okay, thank you. My name is Festus Kisavia. Will be taking you through uh, general building and construction. And now the topic of lesson today it is formwork, right? And then before we go further, I want to see that all members are present by a show of hand. Yes, I can see Kiprono Isaac. I can see Amos Monkey. I can see Melan Wafla. Okay, thank you. Um, our lesson today, as I've said before, we are dealing with formwork. And I've shared the screen to you so that you may follow up. What is a formwork? Kindly someone to read for us. What is a formwork? Kiprono?
It, until it happens.
Kindly, Kiprono, we cannot hear you well.
I'm saying formwork is a temporary structure that is used to support wet concrete until it hardens.
Okay, that is fine. As you said, a formwork is a temporary structure that is used to support wet concrete until it hardens. So this formwork is just generally it is what we normally find in construction sites that helps in holding the wet concrete all the way uh, to the last point where we do curing. And now we can see types of formwork. Country Tony, read for us types of formwork. Tony, are you there?
Uh, for a temporal structure that
Tony, kindly, we are on the types of formwork.
formwork. Excuse me, sir. Types of formwork. The timber formwork.
Okay, because I can see
And
that many of you are having
we have timber formwork, steel
uh-huh.
formwork, plastic formwork, aluminium formwork, fabric formwork, plywood formwork, and tunnel formwork.
That is fine. Now we have number one timber formwork, steel formwork, plastic. Timber formwork, it is just normal formwork that we use timber. We have steel, we have plastic, of which plastic is a little bit expensive. We have aluminium, we have fabric formwork, plywood formwork, and tunnel. Let us discuss more about what is a timber formwork. Timber formwork mostly used in construction for small constructions. It is also the mostly used because it is easily usable and offers an on-site fabrication for the required size and shape for concrete. So at least we know that it is very easy to get timber, so that is why it is used mostly in construction site. Uh, so we can see the advantages of timber formwork. We have number one, its initial cost is low, so it has low cost. It is light when we are using it, so it is not heavy. So it is very easy to handle. Number three, we have more suitable for small works. So you cannot just go for plastic formwork or aluminium formwork when you are doing just a very small construction, because it is more costly. And now to get those other formworks is a little bit hard way, or it uses a lot of money. We can now go to steel formwork. Kindly, Kiprono, you can read for us what is a steel formwork. Kiprono, are you there?
Yes, but I'm seeing the advantages of timber
Okay,
formwork. Okay, yeah, display, and I can see steel formwork.
yes.
Steel formwork costs more to start with, but in large works, where the formwork has to be used, it can easily be configured as well as removed, making the concrete surface smooth.
Okay, that is good. So we have seen that using steel formwork is requires a large amount of money, and therefore it is mostly used in large projects. So and we can see that it brings about a very smooth service. So it brings it's a little bit um, best in construction as compared to the timber formwork. We can see the advantages of steel formwork. Kindly, Melan Wafla, can you try to read for us?
Advantages of steel formwork. Point one, they are more useful when formwork is to be used frequently. The initial cost of steel formwork is high, but on large scale use, it's relatively cheap. Easy to apply as well as it is also easy to remove, then it does not change shape or shrink.
That is fine. We have seen that it's more useful when formwork is not more useful when formwork is to be used frequently, so you can recycle that formwork as compared to timber. Timber may just rot because of the water, and then you find that they're not more useful, recyclable. Now we have number two, initial cost still is high, but on large scale, easy to apply as well as remove, does not change shape or shrink. So it's a very good formwork for you to use mostly in large constructions. We can now go to plywood formwork. Uh, is an updated type of timber formwork in construction. Various number of plywood are attached to make perfect shape and size of concrete. So at least it also brings about a very smooth service. Advantages. Number one, we have can be used frequently. So formwork, I mean plywood can be recycled, uh, can be reused 20 to 25 times more than timber which reuse is 10 to 12 times. Number 2, it gives a smooth finish. Number 3, large panels can be used to cover large surface, hence reduces labor. Now let's discuss about aluminium formwork. Kindly, Amos Mwangi, you can read for us.
Advantages of can be used frequently,
Amos,
can be reused 20 to 25 times, known as in construction. It is okay. It is very similar to fast and for repetitive.
now because I can hear that most of you are having issues with your network, let us go through aluminium formwork, also known as Mavak formwork in construction. It is very similar to steel formwork, yeah? So it is very similar to steel formwork, they're not different. It is very fast, simple, and cost effective for repetitive building layout. We go now to the advantages of aluminium formwork. Number one, it is lightweight compared to steel, so it's very light when you are using it. Number two, does not suck water from fresh concrete. So the water that is contained in the fresh concrete, it is still there. So it does not suck, or it does not allow the 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 water that's contained in the wet concrete to get lost. Then economical for land construction. So when you have a very big project, you can use aluminium formwork. Um, Now that is the end of our lesson. Not unless there is anybody with a question, kindly.
Thank
Okay, you may have a good day.
Thank you.